Hello friends, you should be able to hear us and see us.
Hello,
Give us a
hello.
thumbs up. This is Dave Colwell, our head judge for this year in 2024. Camera's over
Camera's
here,
over
buddy.
there, yeah.
So, welcome. We're doing a very off-the-cuff day today where we're just grabbing people and having a chat. And David was busy looking at some of his models and showing some of those off. So I thought, why not? Let's do that on stream and show Dave. So let's grab Dave right now and have a look at some of these beautiful models. So, Dave, you're our head judge. Tell me about your experiences in previous years, and because you were judging last year, did you enjoy the process of judging?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Been looking forward to it a lot this year because of the judging last year. Get a really nice close look at the models, and being able to chat about it. And I feel quite honoured to be given the privilege from the community to respect my decision. And I don't know, I like that feeling of being respected that way. So being a head judge this year is a step up on that, I guess. So a bit more responsibility, but I think just coming out of MPO, which was also
Yeah, you did it huge. How many entries did that have?
2,500.
So that would have been a pretty simple job.
Weeks and weeks of hours.
Oh, right.
And so I think I'm fairly well ready for it.
It's a different vibe though, our scene, isn't it?
It is. And this year the level has, it happens every year, but the level has shot up again. I feel like what we're seeing here is, I just can't wait to go through it all and get to have a really good look. I've been doing the photos so far, and a lot of them just, you see come in just like, ooh, that's nice, ooh, that's nice, ooh, that's nice. It's going to be difficult, but...
It's going to be difficult, yeah. So what's the sort of things that you've been enjoying painting recently, mate? Like what's exciting you, rustling your jimmies at the moment?
Everything.
Yeah.
I love minis so much, I can't...
It's
paint.
evident in the way you talk about it, mate. You love it, eh? You just fucking love it.
I do. Can't get enough. I paint non-stop almost. Think about it, and I mean anything. I really would do anything that appeals to me. I do like the Warhammer lore a lot, which you know about. And so painting that sort of stuff does appeal to me, but I've been doing a lot of elves and Eldar and those sort of things appealing to me at the moment, but I want to do some monsters and rather than like the figures themselves to consider what to paint next, I'm thinking more about what sort of like atmosphere and story and things, because they're an area where I feel my work is lagging behind in story and atmosphere. And that's what I want to work on over the next year.
Let's talk about a specific one that you put together for the guilds in last year, and this one I think is an example of that story and atmosphere that you were trying to talk about.
Yeah.
So this is this greatsword from, where is she? Avaland or
Talabecland.
Talabecland. Gotcha.
And yeah, this is my personal favourite sculpt. Alejandro Munoz did an incredible job with the sculpt, and I absolutely love it. And so I spent a lot of time painting this one. It's probably my personal favourite project
You've ever done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fits me to a T, the model, the working on it, and I spent, for Guilds in it wasn't quite ready. The chicken's new, and I spent a lot of time working on the base, and I refined a few things on the model as well. I think it's elevated it quite a bit, the work that I've done. The chicken adds more to the story. It gives it some mystery, makes it a little bit more into that fantasy vibe. Which it was maybe lacking before, and everyone who's seen it so far seems to agree
amazing,
that
it's amazing.
that it has been elevated because of those things. So, yeah.
So I love your style, mate, and you and I probably come from about the most opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to painting models, right? But your style has evolved a lot over the last few years to a point where I think you've landed on what you like to do.
Yes. I think so, yeah. I do.
Because you tried a few things a couple of years ago, right? We had Craftworld come out and you tried a few different things and you sort of realised, this is interesting, but I like doing it this way and I like this approach, and you've sort of leaned into that in your last few pieces without, we'll come on to this one because I think this one's amazing. But It's just this is a Dave Colwell. You see a piece and you know that's Dave Colwell every day of the week. How did you land on that? How did you find that approach?
It's just as you paint over time, it evolves, I guess, and I'm moving into another period of like I went through lots of light and dramatic lighting and darkness for a while.
Yeah.
I've been out of that for a while.
It's this one as an example. This
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
very
So
dramatic.
it's got a dark like that. Yeah, and that was done maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I think I'm moving back into a period of more dramatic lighting again.
Okay.
So I'm planning on. I want to try and nail down sunsets. I want to try and get that golden hour.
Yeah.
So I want to do like a bunch of different pieces with all different levels of golden hour. So like really dark sunset, early sunset, and just try and do a range of things and get used to through that. But I try to experiment, do something new, while also using the things that I've learned in the past. So always pick a colour that it's something that I've done recently and evolve on that. Like this one here, for example.
Obviously white.
It's white, and the one you're going to look at next was my first try at going white, but I couldn't get it there, so I sort of swerved direction halfway through, and it became something different. So this was my re-attempt at going at white, and that's the kind of way that I find these things, trying things over and over and finding the colours I like to use. And I think
so. This is this one. We'll get a question from the chat, so maybe we can answer that. What's the next Lucas sculpture you're going to
it'll be Orcom, definitely. Got a more artsy idea for that one. It'll be interesting, but I'll be doing that fairly soon, I think. Cool. It just depends on time frame.
We're actually getting you to do a little class on Sunday morning where you're going to take a model from one of our sponsors, Nico Galaxy, Inno Kingdoms, and you're going to actually paint some non-metallic metal or express how you do it on stream.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yep. I hope I can make it clear to everyone. Andy will be there to hopefully translate because I'm not so good at explaining things, I think, and Andy's much better at that than me. So
he likes
gibbering.
He likes gibbering.
So I'll paint and he'll talk, but that'll work.
Yeah. Let's just zoom in a little bit more on this chick's face because this is
something that a lot of people who see it in person say that you don't quite see the shift to cold in this side of her face compared to the front without turning it.
It's there.
Yeah.
The
photos show it, but not as much as maybe it does in person.
So we're really fortunate to have you here at the event, mate, and give up your time. You've given up so much time today to take photos.
I couldn't even imagine not coming to this, mate. It's my favourite weekend of the year. Like even just coming, not competing, judging, just getting to see all the minis.
Being around the scene.
I love.
You walk away inspired, don't you? Every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
Just love looking at everyone's work. Can't wait to get through all there and see what inspiration will come away with this year, and hopefully keep on improving. And
do we have any other chats for Dave? Any questions for Dave in the chat while we're here? If you have one, now's the time. He's going to be very busy tomorrow, judging, being a superstar.
Yeah, that'll be streamed as well.
It is, yes. We'll be streaming the judging. That'll be from 2 o'clock tomorrow, which is about 45 minutes ago tomorrow. Yeah, they need to go back out. All right, friends. Good one, Crip Shadow. You've got nothing. We appreciate you anyway. Hey, no, we're very excited
Thanks
to have
for watching.
you here,
I
mate.
hope everyone's been enjoying the streams that have been going on so far. It's such a good event, and I think the streams are a great idea because it gives people from around the world a bit of a glimpse into what our scene is like. So
Yeah, I agree.
look at that. Just
Pretty
look at
pretty cool year so far. We've got a lot of entries. That has filled up very quickly. Very quickly. Looks like we're on track at the moment, tentatively. We're on track for 250 entries minimum. So, because we've got 50,
photographed 180 so far.
we've got pre-registered
so
another
70
50, and we're at 200 now. So, if we get a few more tomorrow, we could be on for maybe cracking the big 300, which would be our first ever year. And it'd be an amazing result. But anyway, thank you for your time, great man.
Thank you.
You're wonderful, and thank you for
having
bringing these
me.
models and showing off, giving everyone the opportunity to see these incredible models. But
It's going to be awesome.
Thanks, friends.
Thanks for having me. See you
Bye.
later, guys.
Bye.